Stick around, Bluenoses, because we've got a lot to talk about. We're going to touch more on yesterday, the season, pretty much the whole season, and I'm going to be reading out all your comments, 90 comments, absolutely fantastic. So we're going to be reading through them on the video as well. So stick around and let's get into it. What's going on, Bluenoses? How are we all doing? It's me again, the boy in blue. Two important things before we get into the video. Tomorrow is going to be the 12-hour live stream of just me, just sitting in this chair. It's not much of a challenge, really, but it's just me going to be here for 12 hours watching all the amazing parts of Blues. So if you have anything that you'd like to donate, the link will be in the description of the live stream, and it is for supporting mental health. I have been there myself, suffering with anxiety from 2014 to 2021, and finally conquering it and coming out the back end of it. Yeah, it's not nice, but there is a way out, and you're not alone. So if anybody is suffering from any forms of mental health, please, just speak out. Doesn't matter who you are, where you are. Even if you want to do it on the phone and stuff, don't be scared to speak out. Message me anytime. My socials are always on. I'm here for everybody, even if you're not a Blue Nose as well. Please reach out. So that's going to be there tomorrow. Can't wait to do that. And looking back at all the great moments of Blues. So that's going to be starting at 12 o'clock tomorrow night, and then running into 12 o'clock in the in the morning. So phone will be on, so you can phone me whilst I'm streaming if you want to have a chat to me about anything you want. Perfect timing if you're suffering with anything and you want to speak about it, no problem at all. And if you want to just keep me company, you can phone me and you can comment as well. So there's going to be great games that we're going to be watching, like the Worthington Cup final, the Norwich game, the playoff final, loads of games and greatest goals of Blues. So there's going to be 12 hours of Blues. But literally, even if it's 50p a pound, anything that you can donate, it all goes to Mind, which is a real big mental health charity that covers depression and things like that. But so that's going to be tomorrow. Also, me and Nick will be live tonight as well for the Blues football phoning to get your reactions. But we're going to be talking about the fucking season so far. I'm really sorry for ranting yesterday, but you know me, I have had so much stick for being positive, but it's only because I'm so passionate, and the whole purpose of this channel was to bring Bluenoses together, where we can all have a discussion, no falling out. I see it as a positive when you're all talking in the comments. You've all got different views and opinions. I see it as a positive. I love it. When you're all interacting with each other. The comments I get are fantastic. This is why I love Blues, and I always put the fans first. I love Bluenoses, and to me, it's the fans before the football, and it always has been, in my opinion. I loved, as a kid, hearing the songs, even now I've got goosebumps thinking about it. There's no better feeling than a roaring St Andrews. I can't wait to Norwich. I don't care what the result's going to be now. I couldn't care less. I'm pretty much set for League One, to be honest. Sorry to be negative, but even if Blues win, it's how the other teams get on. But I just can't wait. So, every video, I always talk about the Blues fans. Now, the home and away fans, you're fantastic as well. But I always compliment the fans straight off the bat before I even talk about the football. Yesterday I had a real good think while I was at work last night, because I was still steaming, to be honest. I was just fuming. Um, Bottom of the league, all already relegated, must win. Can't beat them. The team above them that are one place below us, a must win. Can't beat them. So, in my opinion, they deserve to go down. And I was watching the videos from some of the Blues channels that I follow last night, and fair play to the Bluenoses, singing "You're not fit to wear the shirts" because they're not. They're really not. These these fans have been everywhere, spent hundreds, probably thousands, on catering, food, drinks, travel, season tickets, merch, to support this team. They've been everywhere. 48 games in the championship. Half that, 24. That's your away games. Blues have only won 3 out of 24. It's fucking disgusting and it ain't acceptable. And I can't wait to see some of these players fuck off, to be honest. And I'm not a person to abuse players. I'm totally against it. There's no need for it. But what I am entitled to is an opinion. And when they're playing shit, I will openly say that they're playing shit. And it's just the same with me with my work and my job. If I'm doing a shit job, I would rather my colleague or my boss say to me, "Look, Jay, you're not pulling your fucking weight, mate. You shit. You shit on this bit. I want you to sort this out." I'll take the criticism and then you learn from it and then move forward. But fuck me, he's 47 games now and he's still doing the same thing, the inconsistency. How can you go and beat Coventry 3-0 and then you can't beat second from bottom? And then these are big games. These are must-wins. You've got a fucking defender going out on the piss and then getting done for drink driving. I know we're only human and we all make mistakes. Like, I get it, but drink driving, as these have gone on, it's been reduced lower and lower because it kills people, and get a fucking taxi, mate. You earning how much a week? Get a fucking taxi. It's like me the other day when I went to watch Blues with my dad. I was umming and ahhing, not do I drive or do I get the train? I thought, you know what? I'll get the train so I can have a few beers and let my hair down. And I loved it. And I'll come back on the train. And it's as simple as that. There's no excuse for drink driving. It's killed kids. It's killed family members. There's no excuse. Totally unacceptable. We're in a fucking relegation battle and you got players doing that. Disgraceful. It's just no fucking urgency. And I'm sorry for swearing, but I am fuming. Yeah. I'm so sorry. I'm just fuming. Yeah, we're going to get into your comments anyway. Right, so I'm going to share this screen with you now, guys. So this was the video that I done last night. Paul Haynes Cook could not run the pie shop at Forest Green Rovers. Yes, this is what I was going to get into as well. If you got this far already, fair play to you. 7 managers we've had, not 6, and I thought of who there was as well. So we had Peter Shuttleworth, because he covered for a couple of games, Mark Venus, Tony Mowbray, Gary Rowett, John Eustace, Wayne Rooney. Who was the other one? Yeah, so I've actually got it here. 7 managers we've had, because a lot of people have said we've had 6 managers. Technically, we haven't, because we've had another standing manager as well. So I've actually written them all down. I've gone through everything. Right, so we had Eustace, Rooney, Peter Shuttleworth, I think he'd done a game or two, Spooner, Mowbray, Venus, and Rowett. 7 managers with that bunch, and they can't keep the inconsistency. So yeah, going back to yesterday, all the Blues fans had every right to sing. All we ask for is fight, even if we lose, even if we get thrashed. Just fucking urgency and just fight. Fight for this. I can take a loss all day long. Can lose all 48 games. I don't care as long as there's fight and passion. But there's just no fucking urgency from the players at all. Tarantini, this timid team of losers doesn't deserve you. Us keep right on, mate. Turn over to each other. Yeah, that's it, mate. Ricky Harris, you're a legend, Ricky. I was nervous before the game, Jay. Now I'm gutted, mixed emotions. If we can't beat the bottom teams around us, we got to be honest. We deserve to go down. Yeah, mate. We do, mate. Honestly, if players ain't turning up, showing fight, having a go, you got nothing to or asking for trouble. Rooney was right about the players. Yeah, mate, totally. Yeah, mate. There's two good things that come from Rooney, in my opinion. He was honest about him, and also bringing out JJ as well a little bit because he wasn't getting played under Eustace out, and Romel Donovan as well. But yeah, fault lies with them. Jay, 6 managers in, 7, and they ain't improved. Other playing better, mate. What's really done us was sacking Eustace and getting Rooney to play Man City style football with players not good enough. The only good thing about going down is we will get a brand new squad, start from scratch and do things the right way if Mowbray comes back. Get a young, hungry players in, as he knows his players, mate. The players really owe us the fans against Norwich on Saturday. They've got to leave everything on the pitch for 90 minutes. Typical Blues always do things the hard way, and hopefully we'll be okay. Playing relegation too long, eventually we'll get you. Yeah. Gutted we conceded the goal to Huddersfield. This is Dusty Janeway. At least we picked up a point, I guess. Yeah, but still not good enough. These games, you got to win these games. you got to win them. I've got my ticket for Norwich game. It's down to the wire on the very last day. Typical Blues, keep right on. Yeah. Catherine. Legendary. Chin up, Jamie. All the good stuff we've had from the takeover. It's written in the stars that we beat Norwich 2-1. Blackburn and Plymouth get hammered. Even sweeter if Sunderland beat Wednesday 1-0. And it's Joe who saves us. Yeah, the first bit, yeah, mate, I could see, but I don't think that Sunderland are going to beat Wednesday, mate. To be fair to Sheffield Wednesday, in my opinion, the last 5 games, they absolutely deserve to stay up, and fair play to them. You know, they've actually showed fight. They've been in the bottom 2, not even the bottom 3. They've been in the bottom 2 for most of the season, and they've had a new manager and whatever, and they're really playing well. So fair play to Wednesday, and I do hope they stay up as well. John Warren, terrible recruitment. The players not good enough for the Championship. Clear them all out. Make a fresh start. Up the Blues. John, up the Blues, mate. Mark Pitts, over 33 500k fans inside Hillsborough Stadium. Great atmosphere, and Sheffield Wednesday was 10 out of 10 for a man. Danny Roll has been amazing for Great Escape getting done. Dave, remember the board are following the Wrexham model. They might even be in the same division next season. Yeah, I don't. Jama, I don't think Birmingham will survive the drop. I hope they do, but it's looking quite inevitable now. Just because they got the name of the UK second biggest city doesn't mean they are invincible. They are getting a 60,000 super stadium. Rebuild the stadium before rebuilding the stadium. It shows the managers or owners of the club are massively zealous over ambitions. Birmingham was 6th in the league, yet a manager hiding high, and they dispose of him to bring in a very high profile name, Rooney. What happened next? They went on a losing spree, plummeted, and then got rid of him, brought in a proper manager to rescue. Although it was working, it cost the poor man's health dearly. Now another great manager is at the helm, but it's a sinking ship already, and it's just like the Titanic. It can't sink, it's too big, it's unsinkable. It can sink, it's going down. Rebuild next season, do it properly. The owners should listen to the fans and walk before running. Birmingham will always be back stronger and more experienced. Yeah, great comment, mate. Yeah, I mean, that's one thing I was on about as well, about the open house. Blues, this would be the question that I'd ask if I got invited to the open house. Stop making mistakes and not learning from them. Stop sacking managers when we like top half of the table. If it's not fucking broken, don't fix it. It's as simple as that. The fans are there all the time, watching the games. Start listening to the fans, please. Blues, absolute rubbish. Why they thought Rowett back, I will never know. But what he did it do for Millwall, it was Robert, David. The players are a disgrace. Mid-season, they were useless. Too busy thinking they're good and not giving it their all. Lazy bunch of wasters. As for the management, I have no words. Andy, well said. I have been watching Blues for 55 years. The players should be stepping up at this stage of the season. Only 3 away wins all season. No excuses. They don't deserve the fan base they have. Keep right on. Mark, we couldn't have had an easy run of games. They are so shite, it's scary. Mate, it's true, mate. We've had the easiest run of teams out of those bottom 6 there, and we can't beat bottom, already officially relegated, bottom of the league and second from bottom. The team that are fighting to get above us, and we can't even beat them. As soon as we score, we let a fucking goal in straight away. I just don't get it. I really don't get it. I mean, the defence has been shite all season. Awful. I said after Rotherham, we was going down. This team couldn't fight, sleep. Piss poor second half. Let's be honest, we deserve to go down. Only Stansfield Duke are worth the shirt. It's only a game. Chin up. It is only a game. It is only a game. FLV, keep right on. Gary Rowett's team selection and tactics are baffling. Bakuna is not a player for the away games and current form, and bringing Roberts on just because he can throw a ball is laughable. Pike offers very little, but still, James apparently valued at 15 million. Can't even make the appearance as a sub, and let's not go there on Laird's form. Ray, it's the old 3rd Division J. Paul Whitty, for the first time in years, I was very positive about the season and began pretty well. I even had a small bet on the Blues for promotion. Then JE was sacked after 2 great wins and against Baggies and Huddersfield in favour. Rooney, the rest is now history. We might still get a miracle and survive in the division, but what a dagger to the great Blues fans this season has been. Keep right on. Yeah. Stephen, fellow Bluenose, we beat Norwich next week and there's no reason we can't. I believe we will. Hull will beat Plymouth. Then there's Sheffield and Blackburn. One of those will go. I in favour. In our favour, sorry. We win, we stay up. It's not over yet. Full house. We need noise, passion. I'm not listening to the haters and the doubters. Crucially today, WA lost and Hull drew. Yeah, great comment, mate. Frank, if Hull play the way they did tonight against Ipswich, next week at Plymouth, they will thrash them. Then it's just a simple matter of Blues beating Norwich. Yeah, great comment, mate. Weston, I'm sure you've been on the live phone calls as well. Don't worry, mate. Apparently, you'll be eclipsing Aston. Let's cheer up greater times ahead. Yeah, cheers, mate. Adebola bloke, where you from, mate? Keep right on. Black Country, mate. Weldon's Hitman. Villa are painting the coffin blue. Good luck, mate. Hope you stay up. We'll always be thankful for you guys renting us St Andrews from a Coventry fan. Brian, massive respect, mate. Thank you, mate. Danny, 100%, mate. My 3-year-old son plays football with more passion than these guys. Still a chance we can stay up. Even if Norwich rest their best players and put kids out, we would still struggle against them. Keep right on, Blue Boy. Grumpy, supported BCFC for 50 years. And sorry to say this, but I think Blues have now got everything that we deserve. From the sacking of John Eustace to the appointment of Rooney was the biggest mistake we could have made. I'm not saying that we would have finished in the top 6 with usage, but I do believe that we would have been mid-table. Yeah, and me as well, mate. Then again, the way most of the players have performed since the sacking of Eustace, this has been the biggest letdown. The players just not performed for the Blues. We can forgive players that are not skillful, but not putting in an effort is just not on. Yeah, that's bang on, mate. This is from user. Poor senior management. Get rid of a decent manager. Employ the man with no idea. 2, on loan players who can't give a bugger. Have faith in young players. Keep Duke to guide them and get rid of the dross. Rich, I'm an Argyle fan and trust me, I think you'll stay up. We're playing absolutely terrible football at the moment. You're playing Norwich next, who will be on the beach. So I think you'll get the 3 points. We got Hull, which I know we will lose. Rich, fair play to you, mate. Being a Plymouth fan, this is one of the reasons why I love doing this, because it's not just Blues fans that come on, even though it is a Blues channel. How passionate I am with Blues and Bluenoses, but yeah, this is a good community where we can all talk. And yeah, cheers for your comments, mate. Gonzo, ain't looking good. Graham, speechless. William, blame Cook. Got mate and backhander Rooney. Anthony, well, I told you the baggies would not do us any favours at Sheffield 3-0. They never even tried. Andy, I think Plymouth will go down. Huddersfield and Rotherham predicted a draw. Massive clear out needed in every position. Yeah, remember Burnley had 7 first team players when Vincent Kompany took over after their relegation. He had to rebuild the entire squad and then they got promoted. Richard L, how you doing, my mate? Well said, mate. Agree with every word. Players again. Let them superb fans down again. Yeah, mate. I always say it, mate. Every video, it's always the fans before the football. Say it all the time. Really angry and disappointed as well, buddy. Keep chin up. And one positive to take is your hair looks great, pal. Cheers, mate. Yang, I said months ago that Rooney's reign would cost us big time. And here we are on the brink. The only thing to look forward to now is when we go down, it will be a wake-up call to clear out the rot and build our youth teams. We were crap again today against fucking Huddersfield. Still an absolute chance we beat Norwich. Keep right on. But it's not just Rooney though, mate. We've had 7 managers, like I said, like earlier on in the video. 7 managers have had a crack at this squad, mate. They've had enough chances. I mean, Rooney went, December? Now we're in fucking May now, nearly. And, yeah, they've had enough chance, mate. And, nah, they're not good enough. Just like Rooney said, actually. Simply PSI. Well, what can we say? I have seen Blues in many relegation battles, some successful and some not, including dropping to League 2 under Barry Fry. And this is the first time I have seen absolute no fight, no battling, no spirit, no bottle from a Blue side. It is very sad. If we don't survive, then I hope that we have the kind of fun in League 1 that we did under Barry Fry in the old League 2. We played over 60 games that season, and I went to most of them, home and away, including mad European competition that was around then, and the Auto Windscreen Shield. If it's like that, then maybe we won't be so bad if we go down. Yeah, I mean, I was speaking to my dad about it. My dad's best mate, Steve, that I go to the football with and I meet him there. We always do a pre-match guess and stuff. Yeah, and even they said, they're still getting a season ticket next year, even if Blues go down. They've been in League One and they said it was fantastic. They had some great times. It weren't just the football, it's the day out as well. They said it was brilliant, and seeing Blues win some games as well, which is going to be good as well. So there is positives from it. But ideally, we don't want to go down, obviously. But in all honesty, they deserve it. If we stay up or not, a massive clear out is required with a forward-thinking manager in charge. Brian, share your pain, mate. I've seen them in the 3rd tier twice. If we go down, they owe it to the fans to go straight back up. Now messing about, keep right on. Keep right on, Brian, mate. As a Wednesday night, I can tell you from experience, you do not want to go into Division 1. It is horrible. You will be standing watching your team on a freezing cold Tuesday or playing Burton Albion uh, Cheltenham, Exeter. No disrespect intended, and wondering how it all comes to pass. Good luck in your final game. Yeah, cheers, Neil, mate. Massive respect to you as well, mate. Being a Sheffield Wednesday, you guys deserve to stay up, mate. You really do. Fair play to the team as well, putting a great performance in the last 5 games. Yeah, fair play to you. Martin, absolute shit there's now fighting us. I remember the Terry Cooper days. 3 or 4,000 attendance at home. We are here now and we've got one more chance to get a result and then cross our fingers. Tony, 2 games against the bottom and we never looked like winning either game. I thought we were pretty poor yet again, and even Pike was poor today. Luke Smith, totally agree with you, mate. Regardless, we will be there all next weekend. Keep right on. Yeah, Des Gardner, I am a blue from top to bottom. Our fans are the best yet. 100%. I am 81. Des, that's fantastic, mate. I have seen Blues relegated many times, but this lot are the worst I have ever seen. They are not good enough for this division, and there is only one guy in the team that should be named and shamed and sacked now. Keep right on. Alan, 4 shots on target. In 2 must-win games, how are we supposed to win, for fuck's sake? Mark Smith, I will keep the faith until the end. It's all stacked against us, but it's not over yet. User, worst team and players I have ever known as a Blues fan. Utter garbage, Bakuna and Laird were pathetic. Royston, Birmingham have the worst goal difference than Plymouth, so even if Birmingham draw at home to Norwich next week, they need Plymouth to lose at home 4-0, and Norwich need 4 points to secure the playoffs, unfortunately. You're right. Too many players not good enough for this league. Going down could be a blessing in disguise. It did wonders for Man City, but like, it's like, same again, being a realist, like if you looking to move on to another company, you want a better job, you don't want to do a shit job at your current place, do you? Because you want to get a good reference. So these players are going to want to play, and if they think they're going to be in the Championship playing football, or like even the Premier League, like going to these big clubs, nobody is going to buy these players. I'm sorry, but you are destined for League One, and that is where you're going to be playing. Third league football. Ethan, we need Plymouth to lose by 5. They have scored more goals than us. 4 isn't enough. Sherry, like I said, all by design. NK, keep right on 80. We are as good as down. This team will not beat Norwich next week. We never offered anything in second half. I don't remember the keeper having to make a save. Currently on my way back to Brum today, even if Plymouth lose next week against Hull, I think we go down with maybe a draw at best, but we'll see us down on goal difference. Robert, I understand your feelings and largely agree, but it is not over yet. But whatever happens, the team needs to be rebuilt anyway. We would come back stronger if we did go down, but there are now time guarantees yet, because that's massive as well. Who's to say that it's not going to be 1 year and then come straight back up? It could be like 2 or 3 years. But if we did go down on a new hungry team, might do an Ipswich and hopefully keep right on. Yeah, there is teams that didn't come back straight away. Derby, they've had 2 seasons there. Looks like they've got the automatic promotion there to come back to the Championship. You got Reading and teams like Charlton and Bolton that haven't really recovered. But then you've got teams that are really inspirational, like Southampton, like Ipswich. They've come back up and done it. Like even Wolves as well. So I always try and find the positives. Very poor again. Don't deserve to wear the shirt. I haven't got a ticket for the last home game, and I'm glad. They can't even hold onto their first half lead. Who's to blame? Not the manager, as he said. We are still in the position come the end of the season, and they don't deserve to stay up. And he's so right. Can only look forward to the major rebuild next season and hope we go back up like Derby have done. The question is, who will be the manager? As I'm sure that Rowie is too good manager to drop down a league. And as for Tony, I would give the Blues a miss, and retirement would be a better option. Well, it all depends, if he's healthy, because we still don't know what's going on with him. I hope he's all right, because he's still our manager. As it stands, I haven't heard anything yet. I mean, I don't know if you guys have heard anything about Tony Mowbray, or like seen anything. Is he coming back or not? I have no idea. But as far as I'm aware, doing this video now, he's our manager at the minute. So, I just hope that he's okay, and he's getting his rest. But if Hull lose, then you can't get into playoffs and won't bother at Plymouth. Like we said, it's not great either way if Hull lose. It gives Plymouth the upper hand. If Hull win, it means it fires up Norwich, as they need to win. You are right, though. Hull lose tonight is the better result, as it may also relax Norwich. Paul Kelly, we are a bottom team, mate, just like them. We are where we deserve to be. Yeah, totally agree. Whether we like it or not, we are a rubbish team with the players that don't give a crap about the club. We need contracted, passionate players, not journeymen, loans, or end of season contract old men. Keep right on. User, it's not good if you're negative. I know, mate. I've been positive, like what? Up until 46 games. I just hope that the fans stick by the new management, but I think that Gary Cook dropped a clanger with Rooney. These are the best people we have ever had in charge. I'm 66. You guys have the future. Keep right on. Yeah, yeah, they are good owners and they do care. The future's still bright. It's just the now, it's just really frustrating. Yeah. Engelman Blues. Gary Rowett simply doesn't understand the importance of wingers in this division. Burke for Miyoshi and Bakuna for Anderson, or Dembele wingers. Norwich don't shoot off target. We do not even, with the skills we have. Can a full house at St Andrews save us on the 4th? I doubt it. We are going down. Keep right on. Barlow, what sort of players are we going to attract in League One? Michael, this bunch of players are playing at this level for a reason. They are crap. Our fight, our talent, rubbish. Alan, if and only if we beat Norwich, we are still there. We don't deserve all these chances. Michael, supported BCFC for 60 years. I think we are down. The team has no passion, no desire, no consistent ability to perform as needed. I agree that as we can't save ourselves, we need to get relegated and have a big clear out and start again. Keith, we will not go down, and if we go down, we will only got ourselves to blame. Watts, think we are deluding yourself. Maziking, gotta hope Hull get some points tonight. Then it's on still. Those guys are talking amongst each other. Not the best. Susan, I totally agree. They are useless. And Stephen Clark, still a small chance to stay up, but it's not looking good. Guys, so that is all your comments. 90 comments. Absolutely amazing. Again, as always, so thank you very much for supporting the channel. If you do love the Blues like I do, then please hit the subscribe button, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Keep right on. Try and keep the faith. Whatever happens. The future is bright anyway. Even in the next few years, it is a project. I'm just thinking of the long-term run. Short-term, it's wank. There's no other way of putting it. But yeah, Bluenoses, keep right on, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. All the best.